Now we have to point out that fasting on the day of Jumu'ah alone is not permissible. It is not permissible to isolate Friday without any legitimate reason. And the sunnah is that one fasts a day before, that is Thursday, or a day after, that is Saturday, with the Friday. Because the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, no one of you should fast on a Friday unless he also fasts a day before it or after it. And also in another hadith, the Prophet says, alayhi salam, and no, or do not single out Friday from among other days for fearing or for fasting. Let me rephrase that again. No one should isolate Friday with fasting from the days of the week, unless it is a fasting someone is usually doing. What does that mean? If I'm fasting the fasting of Dawood, so I fast one day and skip one day, I alternate. This means that this week I will fast Friday, and the following week I will skip it. The following week I will fast it. The following week I will skip it. This is permissible because I'm not dedicating Friday to fast because it's a Friday. But if someone says, the whole week I work, the only day I can fast is a Friday, so I would like to fast Friday because it's my spare time, we say no. The Prophet once entered upon one of his wives on a Friday, and she said, I'm fasting. So he asked her, did you fast yesterday? She said, no. Then he asked her, will you fast tomorrow? She said, no. So the Prophet ordered her to break her fast. Also, we have to pay attention that it is not from the sunnah what a lot of the Muslims do when they raise their hands during the khutbah of Jumu'ah. Sometimes when the Imam is giving khutbah and said, Allahumma ghfir lil muslimina wal muslimat, and they say, Ameen, and everybody's raising their hands. This is wrong. And this is not from the sunnah. And it's not permissible because the Prophet ﷺ had never done this except when asking for rain. And the Muslims followed suit. So the companions once saw someone doing this on the pulpit, making dua and raising his hand, the Imam, and he said how reprehensible this raising of the hand is. I saw the Prophet of Allah ﷺ doing no more than this with his hand, and he pointed with his forefinger. So the Prophet, whenever he made dua on the pulpit, he would do this. Allahumma ghfir lil muslimina wal muslimat. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana. Only pointing with his finger, not raising his hands. So this is not permissible during the khutbah of the Jum'ah. When the Imam makes dua, he does not raise his hands, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina Muhammad.